ArsenalFanTV, talking to some of the fans now. I've got a fan come all the way from Melbourne. A lot colder than it is in Melbourne here at the moment in the UK. But what did you make of the performance today?
Oh, a win's a win. And it wasn't really pretty, but you know, you take the points.
Should we be blowing it? Brighton out there today, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should we be going out and saying, you know what? Who are we playing? Brighton. All right, we're going to play, you know, 2 up front. I'm going to play Lacazette and Giroud. You know, and I'm going to go out there today. You know what? I've seen all these Manchester clubs running up their mouth. I'm going to go out there and we're going to blitz. Yeah. Why don't we do that for a change?
Yeah, well, and we had a chance second half to really put the foot on the throat and get a convincing win, 4-5-0 win or something like that. It's been a while, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We should go more attacking, 100%. And you know, we've got strikers, Giroud. I'm not a big fan of Walcott, but you know, there's options there. So yeah, I don't know.
What about you? What do you make of that? Because back in the day, I remember Arsene Wenger, right? Like, you know, when we was at Highbury, he'd play up 2 up front. Some of these teams would come, they'd be quaking in their boots to play against Arsenal. Why are we playing 3 at the back against Brighton?
Because Wenger's tactically inept. That's what it is. He's tactically inept. He can't think of any other way of how to do things. I mean, the Liverpool game, he played 3 at the back. You're against Mane, Firmino and Salah. How can you play 3 at the back? You should go for 4. Extra cover there. But today, you know, it was completely different. Kolasinac, like I said, was out of position. For me, when Kolasinac isn't playing, you know who he reminds me of? I don't know if you guys watch wrestling, but Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm trying to say? He reminds me of Brock Lesnar, you know, he's all over the place. You're the beast incarnate, you get me. Then Alexis Sanchez reminds me of John Cena. You know, you can't see me. He thinks he's a big guy. You know.
Listen, let me get you in. Yeah. Tactically inept. Awesome. I mean, why don't he go out there and try and kill off teams like that?
Rob, I got 2 things to say. First, on a serious note, if you permit me, I just wanted to say that our hearts go out to the Lille fans that got, you know, in the crush in Amiens. You heard about that. Hopefully, you know, some of them in, so our hearts go out to their friends and family. Hope they're all right. And second of all, I've got to big you up because apparently you've been nominated for the MR Daily. Is that right?
The what?
The MR Daily Award. The GMR Daily Award. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, yeah.
I've got to big you up.
All right, yeah. But now I want to ask you.
Was this man moaning about me? Saying that I came late? Was he moaning about me? Mr. Tottenham Podcast, was he moaning about me?
No, it wasn't.
Was he moaning about me?
I've got the name Halftime Tie now, haven't I?
No, well, podcast called. I don't even
listen,
should be at White Lane.
Switching off at everything I just asked you about.
Go on, I'm listening.
The man says that Wenger's tactically inept. Why is it we're playing Brighton today? We're not playing Man City, we're not playing Chelsea, it's not Man United, it's not Tottenham, it's Brighton. They haven't won a game away from home all season.
Yeah, they didn't.
Put 2 players up front, go out there and smash them up, man.
Fair enough, but didn't we have the chances? I know Solly March hit the bar, but how many chances did we miss even in that system? How many chances did we miss? All right. We missed loads of chances, you know what I mean?
So you think tactics fine for you?
Well, it depends on it. It depends where we get to where we go. Obviously, we used to play 4-4-2, but if this is how he's going to play, then the players have got to get used to it, isn't it? Obviously, it's Brighton. It's
Why do you Brighton, man?
It's Brighton.
Why?
Nobody's. Like their fans trying to.
No, listen, they're not nobodies, but I'm saying
they are nobodies. Their fans are nobodies for talking.
I know you're probably sitting next to their fans and had a pop at you. So now you're gonna have a go back.
They didn't have a pop at me. They had a pop at our club. They said, "Oh yeah, your support is crap." Where have they been? They've been nowhere.
To be fair,
have they been in the Champions League? Have they gone to Real Madrid?
To be fair, today our support was poor.
Yeah, no. The thing is, they don't know about poor support because if they were in Premier League, how empty was the Amex? And when we go to the Amex, we're going to blow it up in football terms. So it's always like that. The thing is, when people come, I know Mr. Tottenham Podcast is trying to annoy me. Why you not White Hart Lane? Who are you going to mention this week?
Let me move on to my man here. Let me move on to my man here. What about you? Do you think, you know, we're playing against Brighton, do you agree with the 3 at the back, or do you think we should be more offensive when we're playing these type of teams?
Personally, I don't agree with it. I feel we should really be going all guns blazing, you know, because they're a team, no disrespect to them, but like, they just come up from the Championship. So like, I see teams like Man City, Man United, they're blowing teams away. And for us to like, you know, go so defensive, it kind of shows that, you know, even Wenger in his own right is not confident with the defence. Like, he feels that we really need to focus on it.
Ultimate Football Fan is about having the best football fan content in the world 24/7. a world-first reality football show called Blood Brothers. But the football fan revolution has only just begun, and it needs you.